Okay, this is Swales so far. There's the bobcat. Swales dug in like this. All the soil that came out of that went over here in a big pile. And I've been flattening it out all day. The first time I did this swale, I did it with just a one bottom plow. I'll walk over here and you can see what's left of that. There's how much we've got now. Okay, here's the original version. This little, it's hard to even see. It's this ditch that runs along here. You can see the grass line on it. When I did that first time, I plowed it with a one bottom plow and turned the furrow slice downhill and left it. And the furrow slice has made mowing and managing harder. This is a clump I haven't moved yet. This is all my shadow, obviously. But you could do this with a team of mules and a slip and a couple of harrows and about 6 or 8 guys to drive the teams. I don't have the people. Once again, the reason we have to have machinery is because we don't have people. And you know, I got 2 donkeys. If I had 20 donkeys and 10 people to run them and appropriate machinery, I could probably do this, and I could probably do it almost as quick as I am now, but without all that diesel. But I don't, in today's world, I don't have that. I wish I did. Anyway, this is to catch rainwater off this slope here and soak it into the ground. This is just the first, well, this is the second version. That's Bandit. He's not supposed to be out, but it's not working. I don't know how long this will take me to get it all made. It's going to be a lot of the winter, though, I think. Alrighty, there's the bobcat. I've got the swale dug. It goes all the way around this hill, goes over there, makes a curve. Goes around there, follows the contour of the line, off way in the distance, back, come on finger, quit that. Back there where my fingers point, and I smoothed that soil yesterday. All the rest of this is all, you can see it's mostly red clay. The swale's almost all red clay. It's mostly just big heaps of dirt. Now I have to go back through with the bobcat and spread all that dirt, and then I'll probably come back with the Ventrac and clean up these little rough spots, because it's a smaller tool. It's hard to do fine work with that big tool, and but I just was not able to move this much dirt all by myself with a couple of animals. I couldn't have done this in less than a year at my age, my old ugly face. So that's the project. That'll be all smoothed out, more or less smoothed out, time I'm done. I hope by the time I'm done today. So this is the uphill most. See, all the water comes down off that hill, and we want to catch it here, soak it into the ground. The hill goes on down. Those rows of stakes down there, down there. Come on, come back and focus. Those are all, those are on other swales. So this is a redo of something that I've never done before. I'm just kind of making it up as I go along. I've read about it, and obviously we get, you know, 3 or 4 inch rains, and then we have a long drought, and then we get another 3 or 4 inch rain. So we have to catch the water when it's here. We can't count on an inch a week like our grandfathers did. So this is my plan. We'll see if it works. That's all I've got. Okay, the bobcat's up there. I'm walking down the hill here. This is the old swale. First time I did this, I just dug it with a see there, my foot's in a hole. You can see the line where the swale runs. First time I did this, I plowed one furrow with a one bottom 14-inch plow, an 8-end Ford tractor. And that swale is, well, I dug that while Gloria was still alive, and she's been gone 2 years this week. So that's at least 2 years old. I think it's 3 years old. And it's pretty much silted in, filled in, weeded in. There's still ditch down under that grass. But there's another one right there. You see this row of stakes? Up there, that's all that dirt I just showed you from above. So what I'm trying to do, you can see this row of shadow here. It's on the uphill side of the stakes. The idea was to catch the water and put the crop plants below it, but I'm not catching much anymore. And since it used to rain, it used to average an inch a week all summer. It didn't come that regular, but it came, 2 inches every other week, 3 inches once, and 1 inch later. But now it goes, it's dry like for 3 months, and then it rains 6 inches a day for 5 days. So the only hope is to catch that water. There's a creek down there in that wood line, and it's a seasonal creek. We're way, way, way on the uplands here, and so that creek dries out every summer. But the more water I can trap in this slope up here, then the longer that creek continues to run, because it soaks through. And so this is just, you can see over there in the distance, you can see the smoothed out soil. I've got a lot of work left to do today to get this all smoothed out, and I'll finish that before I start digging again. But this is, if you read the book Water for Every Farm, this is my interpretation of what he said. I'm not saying I'm doing it right, but I'm doing something, and I'm doing it the very best I can figure out. That tool there takes a lot of energy. It's diesel powered. It'd be a lot better if I was doing this with mules, but it'd take more people per acre than we have here. I got 28 acres here, and if I was going to manage completely with my own donkeys, I probably couldn't farm more than about 5. And we got 8 billion people on Earth, and we're using all this machinery to keep those 8 billion people from being needed on the land. But I've tried for over 20 years to get people to come out here and work animals with me, and I've failed. So I've given up. It's like I can't do it, but I can do stuff with my animals, but I can't do stuff at this scale with my animals. I would need a whole lot of people. If I had 10 teams and 10 teamsters and 10 other people to do the side work, I wouldn't need that bobcat, and that would be better. That bobcat, I didn't even turn it off. It's sitting up there idle and burning diesel fuel so I can stand down here and take pictures. But it's all I got, and I've been out here on this land for almost 40 years, and I've given up on trying to do. I don't have enough people. It's not just animals, it's people. The reason the Amish got all those animals is so they'll need all those people, and we English we don't have animals and we don't have people, and so we have to do it this way. This is it's kind of a pity, but on the other hand, in my opinion, it's better than not doing it at all. I'm trying to plant something. I'm trying to heal the ground a little, and so it's all I got. Hope y'all understand. I don't claim to be the best. I just do what I can. All right, I got the bucket right in front of a pile of grass there. That's how we. There's the swale. There's the pile. The rest of the pile's out there, and the way we pull it out, set the bucket down, lift it back up just a little bit, and then drag this back. Lift it up a little more. Keep dragging it back. Objective here is to do a first layer of spreading. Okay, now we got that drop there. That's what we spread. It looked like that a minute ago. Now it looks like that. You can see I got to go up there and do another drag. This is how I'm evening out the dirt here. I can. It's hard to video this thing, drive this thing. Set the bucket down. Drive it up a little bit more here. Set it down the rest of the way, flatten it out, and then we drag this back a little more. And this process over and over is how this works. And you can see that part over there, that was all dirt piles when I took the earlier video. And less, and I've got that many left to do, and then when the color changes up there, right there, I'll quit that. That's where it's done. So I got this much left to do. Come on, find the further. There you go. Okay, I got that much done over there. So that's the process. It's a long, slow process. Okay. That spot right there in front of us, that's the one I just showed, scraping apart. And then I got this next one. I do one bucket width per trip.